In this video, in this live stream, I will show how I use the system to review information that I've learned in earlier days. For example, last week I used this system to learn the names and locations of the 29 counties of Utah. I will be up there in a couple weeks, Salt Lake City, and the rest of the Click and Learn team will be there, and we will kind of explore the area. We're going to be doing some creating videos and learning how to use live streaming better. So in preparation for that, I got in and learned the names and locations of those counties. And so I'm going to get right into showing you how to review. I go to clickandlearnsoftware.com. I click the Play Now button. I am a registered user. It's only a few dollars a month. But by being a registered user, I have access to something called My Favorites. And of all the 3,000 games in our system that I could play, I could search and find, well, I want to play this game about the WNBA. I want to play this game about the presidents or whatever. But the ones I find that I want to put in that I want to play with often, I put them in my favorites. So I've got Utah counties in my favorites. I'm going to click this button. It's going to bring up a game in learn mode, but because I used that already in learn mode, I'm going to switch right to review mode because tonight I'm going to show you how to review. We're in review mode. We click single player and go. All 29 buttons are on the screen, one button for each of the counties. And at the top, it asks for Beaver. These are going to be in alphabetical order, just like we learned. Beaver, Box Elder, Cache, Carbon, Daggett, Davis, DeCoin, DE, Emory, FG, Garfield, Grand, Iron, Juab, JUAB, K, Kane, Millard, Morgan, Paiute, PQR, Rich, S, Salt Lake, San Juan, something about St. Pete, Sevier, Summit, ST Tool, Uinta, Utah, Wasatch, Washington, Wayne, and I called it Weber the last time, but because of the power of the internet, we can reach and communicate. I got a comment back from someone that said, no, it's pronounced Weber. So I'm going to work on that. It was the same with the counties of Texas. Someone said it's not pronounced Behar, it's pronounced Bear. So we're learning together. So let's get right into this. I've got 43 seconds to do this in alphabetical order. Review. We're racing the clock. I could use the show me button when I click it correct. Beaver County, I get a green light. The button disappears. If I click it wrong, I click Rich County. It tells me you click Rich County. And so I still have to look for Box Elder, Cache, Carbon, D, Daggett, Davis, DeCoin, Emory, Garfield, Grand, GH Iron, J, Juab, Kane, Millard, Morgan, LMNOP, Paiute, QR Rich, S, Salt Lake, San Juan, St. Pete, Sevier, Summit, T, Tool, Uinta, and I think I'm pronouncing that correct, Uinta, Utah, Wasatch, Washington, Wayne, and Weber. Okay, did not beat the clock. I was 8 seconds over. With the review mode, you can play over and over and over. And I want to show you another thing. Every time I get one of these correct, if I'm a registered user, you get a smart for every question you answer correctly. I have currently 297,613 smarts because I've answered that many questions over the years playing with this system. But if you beat the clock, you get extra points. You don't just get one. I don't just get 29 for answering these eventually correct. If I beat the clock, I get extra points for beating the clock. So let's see how many extra points I can get. I'm going to focus. I'm going to concentrate. I'm going to I'm going to block out all of the distractions around me, focus, and let's see how fast I can go through this. Okay. Whisper as I click. Whisper. Beaver, Box Elder, Cash, Carbon, Daggett, Davis, DuQuoin, E, Emery, Garfield, Grand, Iron, Wob, Kane, Millard, Morgan, Paiute, Rich, Salt Lake, San Juan, St. Pete, Sevier, Summit, Toole, Uinta, Utah, Wasatch, Washington, Wayne, and Weber. And notice at the bottom right, I got those 29, plus I get 12 extra smarts for beating the clock by 12 seconds. So that kind of gives us incentive, a little encouragement, because when you get to certain levels, when you got a certain amount of smarts, will give you bonus reward, bonus features, things that are more unique to what the type of things you might want to learn. So that's pretty cool. That's one way to review. I get right into review mode. I'm going to exit. I'm going to show you another feature of this game is I click on the same game for the Utah counties, but now I'm going to switch to test mode. Test mode, click single player, and go. Now the questions are in random order. We are not racing the clock. We have take our time to think about it. When it asks for Uinta, I think, where was that at? Elemento PQST, Uinta, and then the other one be Utah alphabetically. Millard. I did JK, Kane, Millard. Okay, I can think. When I get it correct, I get a green light. It asks for Iron. If I get it wrong, it asks for Wayne County, and I'm going to click Box Elder instead. I get a red light. I don't get a chance to answer that one again. It goes on to the next question. And the show me button does not appear, does not help you in test mode. The buttons stay on the screen, so you wouldn't get to the last question and it says, where is Sevier County? You don't just click this county because it's the only button in that part of the screen. You click it because I know that's Sevier. This would be St. Pete. This would be Rich, Salt Lake, San Juan, Paiute, Box Elder. Anyway, let's just go through this. I've answered 4 questions so far. I know I got one of them wrong on purpose. Let's do this, see what we can do. Emory, Washington, Grand, Garfield, Carbon, Weber is this one. Wasatch is this one. Salt Lake, St. Pete, Wob. I'm going to have someone tell me how to pronounce that. Wob, perhaps. Summit is something that is near the top. So that Summit is near the top. Daggett, a Cash, pronounced Cash, Morgan, Sevier, St. Pete, Sevier, Paiute, Sevier, Rich, DuQuoin, DuQuoin, Utah, Davis. Davis is this small one right next to the Great Salt Lake, Davis. Box Elder is kind of shaped like a box, at least 3 sides. Okay, Box Elder. San Juan, Toole, Paiute, Kane, Beaver, First County alphabetically. I got 96% because I missed Wayne, and I clicked Box Elder when it asked for Wayne. So we can replay over and over until we get 100%. This is the challenge. This is what makes this so much fun. You and your students and your grandkids, with technology today, you could use this system and whatever you want to teach your grandkids, especially geography, because the geography games are free. You can do that with across the country. You can work with them and show them stuff. I'm going to click go, and now we're going to score 100%. It asks for Sevier. I know this is St. Pete, Sevier, Paiute. Click this, Sevier, Iron. Iron, Box Elder, shaped kind of like a box, Duquesne or Ducoin, Emery, Grand. We have two that start with a G, Garfield and Grand, Weber. Okay. What did I do? I clicked Cash instead of Weber. Okay. This is Weber. This is Cash. And as a coincidence, it asks for Cash now. I'm going to get 96% again on this one. So I have to replay it again in focus. Garfield, Wasatch, Utah, St. Pete, St. Pete. This is St. Pete. Morgan, Uinta, Beaver. Bill Gates was in Beaver County last week doing some research to find renewable energy resources, and he found that there's a place in Beaver County where they're drilling deep into the earth to get geothermal heat for, I don't know, it sounds like free energy, but that's kind of cool. So when I read the news, when I saw that, I said, wait, I know where Beaver County is located in Utah. So when you know where something is, where the counties or the states or the countries are located, and you hear the news, you pay attention, you absorb the information better. It asks for Millard, Summit, Carbon, Schwab, Tool. I'm up to 22 so far. Daggett, Davis, Wayne. This would be Wayne, Rich, Kane, Salt Lake, Washington. Okay, I got 96% because I clicked Cash instead of Weber counties. I'm going to do it again. This time we get 100%. If I don't mess up. Morgan. This is Morgan. This is Davis. This is Rich. Garfield. Garfield. Wasatch. Wasatch. Kane. Weber. What did I do? Did I do it again? Are you in? Okay. 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 I tell you what. I'm going to exit from that. I'm going to get right back into test mode. Click single player. And if you're a student and you mess up and you still got time, you can do this. Your teacher's going to come by and say, what grade do you have, Tommy? And you say, well, I got 100%. Even if you had to work at it a bit. Okay, let's click go. Sevier, Daggett, Carbon, Winter, Emery, Salt Lake, Cash, Kane, Rich, Wayne, Summit, Davis, Tool, Morgan, Paiute, Beaver, Iron, Utah, Washington, Box Elder, Garfield. Okay, let's do this right. Almost messed up again. Weber, Duquesne. I'd have been so embarrassed if I did that again. Duquesne, Grand, Millard, Wasatch, St. Pete. This is St. Pete, San Juan. We had answered 28, so the next one is WAB. Okay, 100%. I'm trying to show you how easy this system is to use it. If you're not concentrating, if you're not focusing, you have to do it again. That's all there is to it. I could exit here, or I could exit with the exit button up there. And that is really what I wanted to show you. It took less than, how long did it take? I know it took less than 30 minutes to learn those 29 counties. I have a friend, and he and I learned the counties of Arizona last weekend. To learn the 15 counties, it took him, I think, 14 minutes. You can learn all the countries of South America in 24 minutes with our system. You can learn 50 states in one evening with our system, playing games, focus, concentrate, and just have fun doing it. So that's what I wanted to show you. Uh, from what I understand, the live streams are not just live, but if you stream them to YouTube, they save it for further later practice. We've got so many things in our system I want to show you. So much stuff. But for now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Take care.